alone, then I think you should leave that after the turn.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was like not texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact? Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I just you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between these road warriors and the Denver Broncos. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. He's got a man left. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Go! Ready?
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
70 Timberwolves, 60 Maverick, 60 Warriors, 70. Ready?
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. It is caught left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Pass, pass the street.
Back to throw now. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Dragon 60. Check smash! Check smash! Buffalo 18! Go!
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
And goal still from the 5. Jacobs running behind center. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First and 10, looking to throw. Big strike here to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And an Oakland.
Setting them on the dive. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They give it to him again. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Denver in just a minute. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, now go.
Back to the well again. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. He's dropping back to throw. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Cap 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18, Rattler, 18, come on, come on, set. Viking, 18. Buffalo, 18.
They're throwing it. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass complete to Campbell. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Dive play straight ahead. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's the backup, 1st throw. Oh, try forcing it to the slants, it's intercepted! And the Broncos will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now a give on the counter. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. He has room past the 25. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos. Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Broncos return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
18, Pioneer. Come on, come on. Set. 70 left, tracking 60.
They're going to try and throw it here. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. One drawn up here for Lamar. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Looking for Michigan there that time.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jackson now on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Space past the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First down 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw to start the drive. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
He's got it in